Is that TikTok or TikTok?
It's not TikTok.
What is it?
I don't know, but I know it's not TikTok.
Nakuoni ng'okwambala ebintu bya China kati
just kigambo kirawo nange kyannemotegeera.
Okay, so very fast. I'll take us through the things that have been happening in the course of the week. I think starting with the big one being the student of
Mbale High School.
Mbale High School.
Yeah.
Yes.
The student was called Shafiq Wasike.
Yes.
He was buried yesterday.
Yes.
And from what we've heard, they've so far got 4 students.
Yes.
And one is missing. The one that they're saying stabbed is missing. They've also called a girl.
From the same school?
Yes, from the same school.
What exactly happened?
Okay, from the source, what happened is they were walking from back from school. They were walking back home. And on the road, they met these other guys, other fellow students, and they wanted to snatch a phone from him.
Yes.
He was walking with a girl. So they tried snatching the phone, but they failed. So they stabbed him. The girl caught the phones and ran with the phones. That's why she was also caught. So they didn't
manage to take the phones.
No, they didn't.
The girl that he was moving with ran away with the phones.
Yes. That's why she was also caught.
What is the girl's case?
They're still finding out. They'll find out and tell us.
There was the RSCC, Deputy RSCC was talking, and of course he said they went to a key suspect. They went to arrest the key suspect, and of course the father said, "My son is a thief." So the father wasn't surprised, and he agreed. So he cooperated and said, "My son is a thief."
Was a thief.
Yes, he
is.
Student. No, not the.
Oh, not the one the deceased.
No.
Okay.
The one that ran.
Oh, yeah.
The father said, "My son is a thief." So, already that one is.
I don't understand what's happening with Mbale schools of late.
Yeah.
It's becoming too much. Teachers need to.
I don't know. We need to talk about specific schools. Now, you see, the schools that have the highest population of students are now becoming the problem. If we were having a conversation earlier on, and you told me how someone was robbed.
Yeah. Emisana Tuku.
Yes. Now, these Mbale's Nkoma have the biggest number of students in Mbale. Yes. And of course,
Mbale High
Okwata Mbale's Ziriwamu with so many students. Then progressive Nejidamao, Mbale High, then Nejidamao. So they mix up. Then university sometimes Nabo Bega 10 or Gulen. So they mix up, and there are really very many. Now, you know, students. As students in a group, they're always really very, very stubborn. They can't do anything. Never simubi. Bagenda kutaiza. Baja kukwatiramu, yes. But
the thing is, I feel like, okay, from what I've heard, someone told me Mbale High, you know, katigana na masomero, you've been in school, and then they expel you.
Yes.
Mbale High just welcomes you. They don't mind about your background. From what I've heard, they take you in. And that's how dangerous the school is becoming.
But of course, I did a video earlier. I was talking about the police post that was at
Mbale High. Yes, your branch.
Mnanga, I think it is the police post is being controlled by students because there are no police officers in the place.
I've never seen a police officer there, to be honest. I've not seen. I feel like now school should be. I don't know. I feel like we need military in schools, honestly.
We talked about...
we need military in schools. We need teachers that are going to handle students with
Lati.
Serious...
We had beef when I was at Comprehensive. There was beef between Mbale Comprehensive and the Oxford High School. And we had gone for games and sports. And when we got back this side, Comprehensive students wanted to ban Oxford High School. Now, there is a police barracks. There is a military barracks just there. Batu kubembo.
But honestly, I feel bad for parents.
Batu kubembo ko tozimanyi muwenu. Katika tuzipima mu kilo. Tokyabala. The number of stocks that we got. Ngatobala nti bankuba 230. Kilo 5 bankubembo ko kilo 12. Bankubembo ko kilo 15. And you see, since then since then, there was beef, like compressive Oxford. I don't know if it is still there, but then whenever they feel like they want to, they know there is police barracks here. They waliyo amajasa idi tebalwana. Now it's been so many years down the road, and of course they don't fight again. So
I feel like now there's a lot of beef between Mbale High, Mbale SS, and Koma SS. There's a lot of beef there. I really feel bad for parents, to be honest.
Where does the beef
Imagine as a parent, you send your child to school in the morning, they call in the evening, come and pick the body. Really. In
most cases, when they send these kids back home for school fees, mama, that place is really very dangerous.
There is a place down there, all behind Bugiso High School.
Yes.
That place is very dangerous. Trust me. Walioka Bridge behind there. That place is very bad. Very bad.
They go the other side.
Manju. It is not nice. Honestly, it's not nice because at the end of the day, ogenda kola kavuyo ofe.
Police needs to come up and help us on this one. But so kebatabule mboko wansao.
Batakawa police bakube chiboko ziliza jine zisi. And schools also find out onomana zache tukakuline somero. Like you cannot bring in a senior student. You've not found out their background. No matter place.
Well, maybe about that. Sometimes katoke agendewa. But we need to be a bit strict when it comes to the students.
Yeah,
you see, when you have so many kids at school, I think they become a bit uncontrollable.
Yeah, true.
The schools should reach out to the police. But no, we are.
I remember back then, before I joined Bugiso High School, there was still same things in Bugiso High, and a girl was stabbed in school.
Yes, I remember.
But they changed the management. They brought in a new headmaster, and things changed. Trust me, this guy was like very, very strict. I joined Bugiso High School. That time, the school was very, very, very strict.
Okay.
No, it changed. It changed. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Away from that, still sad news this week. We lost Honorable Karim Masawa lost a brother, promoter Mashe. He's been in the entertainment industry for some time. I don't know what happened to him. Mashe fell sick yesterday.
One
in the
day.
Morning. Yes, in the morning.
Okay, that's sad.
And they say it was high blood pressure.
Okay.
So he was rushed to hospital early in the morning. And of course, by around 10-11 is when we started receiving calls that Mashe has passed on. But life is really very, very short.
True. I remember my friend said he just posted a post like, you're worried about the life you might not even be part of tomorrow, and he died the next day.
Sad.
Very sad.
When you talk about sad, I remember there is one thing I remember about sad. Or sad yoyo. Yamukuvuga bine biduka ya inechifo.
Yeah.
We're coming from Semeka. It's called Semeka Kunguru, up the other side.
Yeah, up
Kakunguru Hill.
Kakunguru Hill.
We're coming from there. There was I think it was Miss Tourism sometime. So late in the night, Sadi offered to drop us to town. He was driving that car that had trouble with Ken. A very small car. Call it Ken. Ken Survivor.
What was on travel?
Yes. Fetumwita Jaja Nabuyonga. Now, Sad yavuge motoka. As you're coming from up that side, there is a very sharp corner around Mbale College.
Yeah.
Very sharp. So I kept telling Sad, the corner is sharp.
It's sharp.
And he was just quiet. Try to gain kugwa. And Chiatuyambako Chichimi again against what straight. Tuwetera mu nsiko Isaiah Destin can tell you. I was with Isaiah Destin and I don't know who else. We're about 3 people. And Isaiah we have motoka nagamba wala in the city da motoka y'omwana.
So I decided to kumvuga. But he was a good guy. He was a good friend of
mine. He was a good guy. A number of times Sad used to pick me home, by the way.
When you're still in
Mbale. Yes, when you're still in Mbale. No gendo kola. Like it is raining.
Unfortunately, I met Sad after he left Mbale, by the way.
Yeah, I didn't know he was very, very close friend.
I didn't know him when he was here.
Hey.
Yeah.
Now, what do you mean?